Welcome to the shop. You got yourself your ready-to-fly plane, and it came with chargers. One of these kind of chargers, possibly. A lot of different ones that come with the ready-to-fly kits. The problem is it's going to take hours and hours to charge a battery, and you want to charge up a bunch of them, and you can't do that, especially when you're talking big batteries like that. It's going to take forever. So you've got a couple options. I recently did a video on this, the T6, and this is a fantastic go-to-the-field kind of charger. It's DC power supply only. So if you got a handy DC power supply with plenty of watts, you could use this, but it only charges one at a time. Now, got the D6 Pro, and what this allows you to do is charge two batteries at the same time at 650 watts if you're using a DC power supply, and it is either AC or DC power, meaning you can plug this into the wall. Or if you want a little more performance, plug it into a DC power supply. So when you're charging up larger batteries and multiple batteries, this is a pretty good option for you. I'm going to go into a lot more detail, charge, and show some examples of how this system works. Stick around, we're going to get into it. Look what I just got. I got the Hota D6 Pro, and a little beefier, quite a bit more performance. You've got 650 watts and 15 amps dual charger. That's with DC power. You know, you have both options here. You have AC and DC. So if you don't have a DC power supply, I have a 12 volt DC power supply. Power in this has a couple neat features. Have USB charging ports on the side. They're only 2.1 amps, so don't go crazy with it. But for the most part, pretty similar to a lot of quality chargers out there. Difference I found as I was playing with it is that instead of the plugs going in this way, you rotate it over, and that's how they go in. Obviously not a big deal. So this one is set up where you need to tell it which channel you are going to use, channel 1 or channel 2. Let me show you what that looks like when we charge up these batteries here. All right, so the first thing we do is we're going to charge this up. We're going to make it so it's on channel 1. So you click that button on the left there that says channel. From there, you can go ahead and adjust whatever you want. I'm going to adjust the amps, and now I'm good. I'm going to start task. When you want to charge the other channel, you have to click the channel button, which will then switch you over to channel 2. So pay attention to that in the upper left corner of the screen there. And go through the same thing. Now it remembers the same amperage of the other battery, assuming you're going to charge two batteries at the same. Then you're good to go. Hit start task, and we're off charging. You can also take a look at a little more detail, like internal resistance, by clicking which channel you want and then scrolling with the scroll wheel. It'll show you internal resistance, temperature, things like that. If you want to look at the other battery, you do have to remember, hit the channel button, and you'll change between channels. I'm going to charge a couple 6S batteries, and we're going to have this set up for your 5,000 milliamp batteries. Let's charge at 7 amps. Start task. Gonna go to 2. It already says, oh, you did 7 amps on the other one. Want to do the same? Sure. And get that kicked off. Just showing off that this little unit can do, and that's only 7 amps. I mean, due to the fact that it has 650 watts, you can do a heck of a lot more, even with the 12 volt power supply. Pretty impressive unit, very happy with it so far, putting it through its paces, and compared to some of the other chargers I have, it's about almost half the size with the same amount of power output. So pretty impressive stuff.